Well, I guess it's about time to check in with you guys. I've left you with a couple assignments to be working on. You should be working on your portrait work of art by now. And the last thing I gave you was the concept mapping using the coronavirus as the concept for you to do a concept map that you could maybe turn into a work of art. And I got back some great responses. Some of you had some really interesting words or additional comments that came from the concept of the coronavirus. And I'm hoping that you're working on those, making some art with whatever you have at home. This is an excellent opportunity for you guys to apply the concept of appropriation. You may not have all the art supplies at your home that I have, but you've got something that can make a marker or something you can make a little sculpture out of or whatever. Just make sure you get permission before you do it. But just to bring you up to date, last time we started off, actually, I was going to show you how to draw just sort of like a little exercise drawing my left hand. And it was a nice little study, but didn't really seem to be so much like a work of art, just sort of an academic little sort of study of human anatomy. So I got to think, how could I possibly turn this into a work of art? And I decided, well, obviously, if I've done the left hand, I need to do the right hand. And then I saw those two hands, and I thought, you know what, they look like hands that could be washing each other, which is certainly very relevant to what's going on right now. We're all doing a lot of hand washing these days, so I put in some little coronavirus little things floating around the hands and created that little drawing, which then, as I've always told you, an artist is never done. So when I finished that drawing, I knew I wasn't done, and I thought, this could indeed be a body of work. Artists always are never doing one work of art at a time, and very typically in artists, one work leads to another. So from that drawing, that really just sort of started from a little a drawing of my left hand, a little study, has turned into now a more complete work of art, a larger painting that I did, sort of inspired by that one. And as you can see, I've got this oil painting, which I'm still working on. It's not done yet, but it's not only does it fulfill the portrait portion, because if you see, that guy looks kind of familiar. You might know who he is. Here's standing, looking out the window like a lot of us are doing because we can't go out anymore. And in fact, we almost feel like we're in jail, don't we? And that's the bars on the little window here. And then here, just like in my drawing, I've got some little coronavirus things that I'm working out. And then this is also a landscape. And then down here, I've got a little still life. And then, of course, just to keep it relevant with what's going on right now, we're all keeping a close eye on our toilet paper. So I even have a little roll of toilet paper down there, so to make it kind of a fun painting. So take advantage of this time. Take care of all your other classes. Make sure you get all that stuff done. And then once you've got all those other things done, it's time to have fun. Have fun making some art.